I've transferred the entire $100,000 from your savings to my sister's account.
Hold on a minute. What are you even talking about? I don't have $100,000 in my account.
I can't believe you were able to save that much money without telling me. I saw the balance myself. I thought we shared everything.
Wait just a frickin' second here. I don't have $100,000 at all. What are you even talking about? Where did you get this idea?
Don't play dumb with me. I saw exactly what your balance was on that banking app you installed. I'm not that stupid, you know.
So you're sneaking around looking at my phone without my permission now? That's a serious invasion of my privacy. What kind of trust does that show in our relationship?
I checked it because I thought you might be cheating. I didn't expect to uncover an even bigger secret.
So you suspected me of cheating, and instead of talking to me about it, you went snooping through my bank account? That's just great.
If it turned out you were cheating, I plan to take the money from you as payback.
You know very well that I don't have that much money. I barely have enough to cover our monthly expenses.
I saw the balance with my own eyes. Are you calling me a liar now?
Don't be so defensive. I think you're mistaken. I don't have anywhere close to that amount of money in my account.
You're such a greedy person, hoarding all that money for yourself. We're married, which means our assets are shared property. I believe I'm entitled to some of that money.
Even if that was true, wouldn't you only be entitled for half of the amount? Why would you take the entire sum? What gives you the right to decide what happens to the money in my account?
Allison is in deep trouble with debt, and I need to help her out.
And how much money are we talking about exactly?
She's in debt for nearly $100,000. She's panicking and doesn't know what to do. It's terrible. She was scammed by a guy. I feel so sorry for her.
That's truly unfortunate. But isn't it her responsibility to handle her own problems? She's an adult after all.
Why do you have to be so selfish? We're talking about my sister here.
But isn't taking money that isn't yours to pay off your sister's debts a bit unreasonable?
You have the money sitting in your account, and you're not even using it. You claim you don't even know about it.
I've already told you, I don't know anything about that money.
And yet there it was in your account. I transferred it to Allison's account now. There's no mistake. I saw it with my own eyes.
How on earth did you bypass the login and one-time password?
I used your fingerprint while you were asleep. It was surprisingly easy, actually.
Are you serious? That's a massive invasion of my privacy. Just because we're married doesn't give you the right to tamper with my account like that. We need to trust and respect each other's boundaries.
If I had consulted you before doing this, you would have refused to help her.
Of course I would have. I don't have any money to spare, let alone a huge sum to give to your sister.
You're incredibly stingy. You've always been that way. Although if you keep insisting it's not your money, I guess Allison doesn't have to worry about paying it back.
You need to tell her not to spend a single cent of that money, whatever it is. Tell her immediately or you'll both regret it.
Just be quiet. It's none of your business since it apparently wasn't your money to begin with. We'll pretend like this conversation never happened. If you keep arguing about this, we're getting a divorce.
What the hell did I do? How did this escalate to getting a divorce so quickly? What did I do to deserve this? Why are you acting like this?
I can't live with a woman who's so selfish that she won't even help her own family. You're just too selfish. I can't believe I spent so many years with you.
The feeling is mutual. And if you think for a second that I'd willingly give away $100,000 to anyone, you must be crazy. Let alone your irresponsible sister. I understand that family is important. It's very important to me too, but this situation is different. How can you not see that what you've done is wrong? Shouldn't protecting your own family come first? You actually stole money from my account without telling me. I can't believe you don't see the problem with that. Isn't protecting our own family the most important thing? You do realize that Ricky is 5 years old.
Well, I think he would be better off without someone as selfish as you, actually. Divorce is the only option at this point.
How did you come to that conclusion?
I'd rather have him raised by anyone other than a cold-hearted woman who ignores people in need.
Do you really think you can take care of him? You can't even cook your own dinner. How are you going to take care of a 5-year-old kid?
My mom will help out. I'm sure I'll make it work. Whatever I do, you don't have to worry about it. My mom will be happy to take care of Ricky.
I'm so very confused now. First, you tell me $100,000 magically appeared in my bank account. Then you tell me you stole it. Then you spring a divorce on me. What is going on?
How long do you plan to keep playing innocent? You really have no shame, do you? There's no way I'm going to let Ricky live with you.
Eric, I'm starting to feel sick listening to all this nonsense. Give me a second.
Do whatever you want.
Did you pick up Ricky early from school today? The kindergarten said you did.
I did. Is there a problem with that? I'm his dad, you know.
Don't you have work?
I took off.
You should have told me beforehand. Where are you now?
At my folks' house. What's it matter to you?
Why are you at your parents' house?
I told you. We're raising Ricky here from now on.
Are you actually serious about all of this? You can't just take him away like that. It's considered kidnapping. It's not fair to take him away like that. I never agreed to it.
Ricky is happy. He said he's excited to be at Grandma's.
He's always excited to visit. What you are doing is not visiting. It's kidnapping!
When I asked if he wanted to live with Grandma, he said, yep.
You can't take everything a child says so seriously. He likely didn't understand what you meant by that.
Well, leave it to us. We'll raise him.
Stop joking around. What about my feelings?
I'm supposed to believe someone who hides a fortune from their spouse has feelings. Don't make me laugh. Admit your own mistakes first.
I don't even know what's going on.
Still going to stick to that argument, huh?
Just give Ricky back to me. He's my child too, you know.
He's mine as much as he is yours.
If we're getting a divorce, we should discuss it properly. Legally, you cannot just take him away, especially without my consent.
I can do whatever I want. And I did exactly what I thought was right.
You can't do this! Please don't take him away from me.
If you're so upset, take it to court. You're hiding mysterious money, after all. You might be the one who suffers when the police start investigating.
I've literally done nothing wrong. I don't have anything to worry about.
Oh, really? Then why don't you come over here and get him yourself? I ain't going to drive all the way there. I'll be waiting for you.
My name is Carla, and I'm 32 years old. I've never been separated from Ricky for more than a few hours since the day he was born. And I never thought I'd feel this lonely without him for even a single day. I keep wondering if he's crying or calling out for me. That's all that's on my mind. I have no memory of this money. I'm just so confused. I contacted the bank right after hearing from my husband, but they're looking into it, so I'm waiting for their response. I was so anxious about Ricky that I couldn't help myself, and I ended up going to my in-laws' house that night. That's when I witnessed a shocking scene. It was heart-wrenching not being able to rescue Ricky on the spot and only being able to record a video of him in distress. Seems like you kept him out of kindergarten today. Ricky has to go to school. You can't keep doing stuff like this.
What is wrong with you? You cannot keep checking up on every little thing. You're so annoying.
I absolutely can keep checking up on every single thing. And I sure will. Stop acting like that.
Don't tell me what to do.
Let's stop arguing like this. It's really not healthy. How's Ricky? Is he doing all right?
He seems happy. We went to the park and he had a blast. He loves living here and hanging out with Grandma.
Is that right? What if I told you that I know that you are lying?
What do you mean?
He was crying. I saw it all. What is wrong with you?
You don't know anything. Stop talking about stuff you have no idea about.
I went to check on him last night because I was worried. You locked him outside the house until he stopped crying.
You don't know what you're talking about.
You said he couldn't go back in until he said I wasn't his mother. What is wrong with you? And who the hell was that woman hitting him? Why are you letting anyone lay their hands on Ricky?
That was my mom.
Not your mom. There was another young woman there.
Don't worry about her. It's nothing that concerns you.
It absolutely has something to do with me. She was laying her hands on my child. She's the girl you're having an affair with, right? I think she was your high school sweetheart, right?
So what? If you understand, then back off.
Absolutely not. I will never back down when it comes to Ricky. All I want is Ricky back. And I'm not giving up until it happens.
This is going to be tough news for you. That's not happening.
If you're remarrying, why not just have a new child?
My mom insists that taking custody of Ricky is a condition for me to stay with her.
What's her deal with Ricky? It's definitely not healthy if she's okay with other people laying their hands on Ricky.
He's her first and only grandchild. Of course she loves him.
You'd let a woman with such a crazy temper raise Ricky?
She's usually really gentle with him. It must have been serious for her to get upset with him.
I recorded Ricky outside yesterday. If you don't want me to take this to the police, send him home right now.
You're playing dirty. I can't believe you're holding Ricky hostage like this.
You're literally the one holding him hostage. Why didn't you protect him? You're his father. You should protect him as best you can. Not allow other people to put their hands on him.
If you want to talk about that, you should have stepped in when you saw what was happening.
You're right. I almost screamed out so many times. But I thought I needed solid evidence to get him back, and I sure got it. I'll see him even less if I let this turn into a long legal battle of he said, she said. Do you know how hard it was for me to walk away?
You abandoned your own child for your selfish ends. You have no place trying to judge me.
Do you think I wanted to walk away then? I heard Ricky crying out for me, wanting to go home. It was hard for me to just watch that, but I needed the evidence so this doesn't keep happening.
I already told you, we're not giving Ricky back to you. We're going to raise him here.
I'll never accept that. And I won't allow that woman anywhere near Ricky. And let me guess, you probably gave that woman the $100,000 you supposedly stole from me.
I told you I gave it to Allison so she could pay off her debts. Stop asking about that.
I tried calling Allison, but she didn't pick up.
She's probably going through it again.
So I went over to her house to pay her a visit.
You did what? Why would you do that?
She said you told her not to contact me no matter what happened. What's going on? You want to explain that?
I thought you'd go after her for the money.
You know what she told me? That she didn't have any debt. And you didn't give her any money. So what happened with all that money?
Fine, you were right. I gave it to Sue. It couldn't be helped.
What the hell do you mean it couldn't be helped? Why don't you try explaining what exactly is going on?
There's nothing to explain. I took the money because it was there. That's it.
You know that wasn't my money. The bank is going to go after you to get it back.
Huh. That's not my problem anymore.
Apparently, the money was accidentally sent to my account.
Ah, well, I guess it's gone now. Too bad.
I was surprised too. I never thought this type of thing would ever happen to me and my family.
Whose money was it?
It was from someone else's account, but it seems like they're involved in something sketchy.
What do you mean?
They originally transferred the money to pay back a loan they took from some loan shark or something.
Wait, what?
But for some reason, they deposited into the wrong account or something, and I ended up with it. It seems they're in big trouble now.
Isn't that extremely dangerous?
I'm pretty sure it is. We need to repay it urgently, or it could be really bad.
Are you serious?
You haven't used it yet, right?
Well, I've still got about half of it.
What? It's only been a day!
Well, my girl went on some kind of shopping spree. I don't know what she spent it on, actually.
Oh no. What are you going to do?
I don't know.
If you don't come up with at least 50K today, you guys could be targeted.
Seriously? I messed up by getting involved with this dangerous money, didn't I?
I told them you'd pay it back today, and it seems like the loan shark on their side understood. But if you don't follow through, you guys might be in danger.
What should I do? $50,000 is a lot of money.
First, try returning the stuff she bought. Also, don't you own some stock in your company?
I'd rather not touch it if I can avoid it.
If you don't do what you can, who knows what will happen?
I know, especially since the other party is dangerous. But still.
We're running out of time.
What if we just run away?
Don't you know how terrifying those people in that world can be?
There's no way they can find us if we're smart about it.
Maybe if you're lucky, but I'm sure they have eyes everywhere.
No, I get it. I guess we won't be able to run forever. But I can't withdraw my savings today. There's a procedure I need to go through.
For now, you'll have to find a way to borrow $50,000 from your mother. Maybe even from some other loan shark or something.
I guess I'll do that.
I'll watch Ricky while you take care of that. They probably already know where you are, so if anything happens to Ricky, it's over anyway.
You're right. I'll return Ricky for now. He means a lot to me, too.
I'll pick him up right away.
Hey, do you think I'll be okay?
I think it should be fine if you pay them back.
I don't want to end up buried or drowned or anything like that.
That could happen if you're even $1 short.
But it's crazy that you got involved in this mess in the first place. I don't know if you're lucky or unlucky.
I know, right?
In hindsight, you always said you didn't know what was going on. I'm sorry for not believing you.
It's fine, as long as you're safe.
Paul, why are you being so nice?
You're Ricky's dad. If something happens to you, he'll be heartbroken.
Wow, thank you.
We need to hurry.
Okay, let's do this.
First, transfer whatever money you have left back to my account. I'll handle the payment process from there.
Got it.
And once this is taken care of, let's go ahead and make the divorce official.
Are you sure?
Yes. But let's discuss Ricky's situation once things have settled down.
Yeah, we need to resolve this issue first.
I think the reason you cheated is because I wasn't a good wife. I know I'm partly to blame too.
I appreciate you saying that.
I hope you're able to find happiness in life. I really do.
Thank you.
Surprise! It was all an elaborate lie. The so-called misdirected money was completely made up. It was actually my hard-earned money. Instead of spending frivolously, I had been gradually investing and growing my savings. There wasn't any involvement with loan sharks at all. I had known about Eric's affair for a long time, but I never imagined he tried to steal my money and my son. But since I managed to get everything back and get divorced easily, I guess everything worked out. We didn't take the divorce to court because Eric was afraid of the judge seeing the photos I took, so our lawyers worked out an acceptable child support and custody agreement. Ricky says he never wants to see his dad or that grandmother ever again. Who can blame him? With Ricky gone, the atmosphere at Eric's parents' house apparently got pretty icy. I heard she put so much pressure on Eric's girlfriend to get married and start having children that she ended up running away. Now Eric is living a lonely life at his parents' house. His father is bedridden, so he is now working hard to support his parents, pay off his debt, and send child support. As for me and Ricky, we're spending our days together happily, laughing and enjoying life. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content. See you next time.